yourself. Care for you, you're the only one that could be there for you. Restore health, restore pride. Be that native, glad to be alive, to be alive, to be alive, to be alive.
Why can't we see?
This is important work that we have to do because we really have to turn the tide of what's happening in our communities, and policies are a priority.
We're making waves. We're making waves of new life, new beginnings, and each of you are a part of creating that new world.
The work that IDHC has started has sort of evolved to this place where they have the opportunity to build something that enables us who are doing that work in Indigenous diabetes prevention and wellness to do something about it at a policy level. We need to include Indigenous voices in policy making. We need to build trusting and strong relationships, and communities need to be empowered when it comes to policies.
Because it is really a European-based way to analyze differences between racial groups that have at its origin laws, bylaws, policies from a colonial government that ensures that genocide increases for First Nations people. Those concepts and constructs around social determinants of health are based in socially constructed stereotypes that have a propensity to impact usage of healthcare systems and access points for Indigenous people attention being accessed.
Is how do we awaken that? How do we unlock that potential within ourselves so that we can use whatever we have, whatever situation it is that we're in, we can make the most of it. We can rise above any expectations and we can have that good life. We can be healthy, we can be proud, we can work together.
As somebody who actually takes the time to read all of the provincial, regional, municipal policy that's put out and look for room for Indigenous inclusion, that is not the fun part of my job. But that's the work that's required because they're not grounded in the land. And policy so often is not grounded in natural law. But what I might also add, policy is not law, and policy can be changed.
Parliament does this, and it's a little bit all fragmented. The way that, we have 13 different health systems and we have one federal one. So we have 14 different health systems in Canada, and so it can get very, very complicated very, very quickly.
We're part of it together. We're part of it between communities, within communities, and shaping it together rather just than that unidirectional arrow of saying this is what we'd like to change. Say, but actually we want to change the whole way in which it's done.
It's the dream, man. It's the vision. From the hearts and minds of a lot of great and very talented people. This is one for the people, by the people, to uplift and help the people. And most of all, this is truly a blessing handed down from the Creator. Please take this blessing that came to us in good spirits and use it in a good way.
So we thought about mandatory cultural safety training for all healthcare workers across Canada. Having our own system, I think BC does, and Ontario, we're certainly still under layers and layers of legislation and health systems, and so full health transformation. No reporting to government. Why do we need to report to government on what we're doing? And transparency from government on how they are making announcements about dollars that we never actually get, and we get a year later and we get minimal amounts, and have to fit it into their templates.
We have to instill in our people, the resistance to use our ways as best that we can, and also to combine it with the technology and education that we benefit from.
And so that we want to make change, and that's why we're here today. We are still useful. Oh.
That it's you and it's me and our family.
Yeah. It's official.
Why can't we see what it's doing to you? What it's doing to me?
The CD, the website, restorepride.com. It's the dream, man. It's the vision. From the hearts and minds of a lot of great and very talented people. This is one for the people, by the people, to uplift and help the people. And most of all, this is truly a blessing handed down from the Creator. Please take this blessing that came to us in good spirits and use it in a good way.